How to take an online math test. Testing time is coming, so here are a few techniques you can use while taking your test or exam. Before the test, get a good night's sleep. It can improve your brain function in areas such as memory and reduce the possibility of making silly mistakes. Eat a healthy breakfast or have a snack. Keep a water bottle with you during the test to keep you hydrated. Master the environment. Find a quiet corner in your home and let others know that you will be taking a test in the next hour or two so they don't interrupt you. Turn off all distractions like your cell phone. Do you have enough pen and paper? Do you have your information page ready? Your calculator? Restart your computer long before the test and test your Wi-Fi. Don't open any unnecessary windows on your computer except MyCanvas and any other site that is required for the test to make sure your computer runs smoothly. Read the instructions to make sure you know how to follow them. It may be a good idea to set up an alarm for 10 to 15 minutes before the end of the test as a reminder. If the test can be printed, do so. Then solve the questions on paper and enter your answers back in the system. Just make sure you don't lose track of time and the test doesn't close before you finish entering the answers. Once you are logged in and the test starts, relax and focus on the questions, one by one. When answering, pay attention to the format requirements. Should the answer be expressed as a decimal number, fraction, percentage, or something else? Should it include units? Is there a specific accuracy needed or a precision specified? Should the answer be rounded or truncated? If the test is linear, meaning you can go back and forth with the questions, go through the questions and do the ones that you know first. Don't leave or refresh the test site as you may lose all the work previously entered if it wasn't saved. Pace yourself so you have time to attempt all questions. Many tests offer partial marks for the proper procedure, so always provide intermediate steps, clearly stating which questions you were working on. And if time allows it, return and recheck your answers on the questions that you identified, the ones you were not so sure about. Don't linger too long on a single question. If you struggle with it, don't get frustrated. Skip it, but identify it, and if time allows, return to it after all questions have been answered. If there are any technical difficulties, take screenshots and email your professor immediately. Sometimes they may be able to help and you can continue with the test. And what about the questions? Here are a few tips on how to address different types of questions. The basic idea behind true and false questions is that the statement must be 100% true for it to be true. If you don't know the answer, then you are welcome to guess, but only if there is no penalty for a wrong answer. And what about multiple choice questions? First, anticipate your answer by just reading and solving the question. Then, read all options and eliminate the ones that are definitely not an answer. Most multiple choice questions will have a correct option and a slightly correct option among few others. Try to identify the correct one. With harder questions, try to find relevant information with it. If you have no idea how to start, reread the question, break it into smaller parts, and find an approach to solve each step. But most importantly, don't panic. And if you get a brain freeze at any moment, relax. You may need a mini break. Finished? Don't forget to submit. And if the instructions ask for your handwritten solutions, make sure you do so. Even if your final answer is not correct, your professor may award partial marks for the correct process. Good luck in your tests and exams. Be your best.